Just a quick demonstration of how effective 3 meters a second actually is. Enemy side is regular, ours is enhanced slightly. I tried to match the positioning as much as I could, but it's kind of just a general quick throw. Like these should be over slightly. It's the back half of these, almost completely misses these. When these ones got closer, they did get waxed, but it allows you to get up there and close the distance really quickly. And as you can see, we actually killed 2 Stormcallers on this side, while these ones were barely touched. And that's just 3 meters a second. That much difference. Now let's exacerbate the problem a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab another 3 meters a second for our fangs on this side. Now they're 12. And I did position these a bit differently just to make sure we have a vertical and a horizontal control group. Once again, this one gets crushed. Horizontal versus Stormcallers is really, really bad. But there you go. 1 died from this one, and then still 2 died from this one. Now we killed 3. And that's just with fangs. Once again, this group didn't even get touched. But now let's improve it even more. Let's give them mechanical rage. 17 a second. Now this group almost completely gets away unscathed. And now at 17 a second, we're so pushed in on them that we managed to kill 2. This was a bit of an unlucky hit where they just completely crushed us due to the firing timing. But look at that, we killed 3 on this side, and we killed 2 on this side. And with a bit of luck put in there, we could wipe them all out with just 2 things of fangs. Speed is really important. Like, look at our Stormcallers. They're at 12 meters a second as well. They're zooming. A lot of the time, the issue is Marksman. They can't get into combat quick enough. So let's go ahead and drop 2 Marksmen. Same thing, we'll just put them like this. And then we're going to give our Stormcallers a range enhancement. And I'm going to scoot this one over a little bit. There we go. And we'll switch sides, and we will delete this and put these marksmen down. And then once again, we will grab range. Okay, let's try this out instead. So these are 11 meter a second marksmen, which is up from their normal. Are they normally 8? They are. Oh, I thought they were 7. So we killed 2. And they didn't get their other shots off. This one killed 0. So we killed at least 2 on this group over here. Now we'll give them even more speed and do the same thing. Now they're up to 14 meters a second, which is really speedy for a sniper. And that time we killed 4 without any upgrades on them other than just high mobility. Then we have one last case. Giants. Giants' big weakness is getting into range of Stormcallers. So what if we had something like Vulcans, for example? We'll use 1 Vulcan and we'll use 1 Forge. There we go. And then we will switch sides and do the same thing. 1 Vulcan, 1 Fort. And they'll have the range once again. And we'll start off with the basic 9 because we are speed specialists on this one. And we start with +3. And there you go. There's the big difference right there. These giants almost died to these Stormclawers, while these ones are relatively healthy. Now let's add the other 3 meters a second. So now we'll grab this high mobility. Now we have 12 meter a second giants. And there you go. That's a big difference. This one probably would have even died this turn, but they were going to kill the tower, so I had to stop it. So that's how important speed is. If you're going to play giants, like a really heavy giant build, Speed Specialist is one of the best ones you can pick for it. Because speedy giants getting into combat quicker and having less time of them just being pummeled is so massively powerful. This is probably the most broken specialist in the game if you're playing 2v2. If you're playing 1v1, Marksman and Rhino are incredibly strong because they're strong out of the gate. But Speed Specialist is still top 3, I think, even then. And for 2v2, Speed Specialist, it just crushes. You can get units to absurd degrees. Like our little fangs here. Just for funsies. They have mechanical rage. They have the they have the +3. And then just for the heck of it, we can give them a haste module. We can put them all the way back here. And then also just for the heck of it, we can give them, here we go, Assault Fang. We have a 25 meter a second Fang group. Watch how fast they get into combat. This is not sped up footage. This is just regular footage. There you go. Speed is key.